Now that we've talked about attributes a little bit more, we can go into our A tag and tell it where to go. Now, the source of an image is where it can find it, but an A tag uses something different. It uses what's called an Href. Href stands for hyperlink reference because this will be a clickable hyperlink and we're telling it where to go. Then you put an equal sign to say the hyperlink reference is equal to this. And in quotation marks, you tell it where to go. In this case, we want it to go to google.com, but we can't just put google.com because the computer doesn't speak that way. We have to put the full web address. And if you don't know it, it doesn't even start with www. It starts with http://. You can see that we have https:// at the beginning of this image, and that's a secure HTTP. But in this case, we can just do http://. Then we can put www.google.com. That is a full URL that is working. The second you get that in there, you get that whole attribute in there, look down at your page. You now have a link that when you hover over it, it turns into a little clicky mouse. And the other thing I want to point down to you is look down in the bottom left of your code pen down here. Okay, just check it out when you hover over this. It will tell you where this link goes. Okay, so when you're previewing links, it actually should show you where it's going to actually take you, the URL. All right, save this real quick so that way we don't lose it. And when you click here, you're going to see that it doesn't work because we're inside a code pen, but it says like it refuses to connect. So let's go back. And this time I want you to right click and open link in a new tab. And you'll see that it will take us to google.com. Okay, so the link is working. The only thing that's not working is the fact that we're in CodePen and CodePen is blocking Chrome or google.com to be able to load in this window. And that's okay. We're going to actually leave CodePen soon and go into actually coding our own website inside Dreamweaver. So this is just a little piece that's happening at this point while we learn about links. But we can still learn everything we want to learn about it. So that link is working. It is structured correctly. Now, what if I wanted all of this text to be the clickable link? I want you to pause the video here and I want you to adjust the coding so that all of the text, click here to go to Google, is a clickable link. To do this, I just take where the closing of the link is and I move it to the end of the word Google. So I can actually just select it with my mouse, click, drag, and drop to drop it at the end of the word Google. And you'll see that automatically the whole thing becomes a clickable link. In addition, I need to put my space back there because it disappeared. And the other thing I want to say is that as you're coding or as you're looking at stuff, this is how scams work. If you think about it, people get things in their email, they get things sent to them via Messenger or other types of apps, and they click the link. But the link takes them to somewhere where they didn't think it was going to take them. For instance, click here to go to Google. What if it didn't actually take me to Google? What if it took me to Yahoo? Okay, I can go into the Href, change that to Yahoo, and even though it says the words click here to go to Google, you can see that when you hover over it, it says yahoo.com in the bottom left of your screen. And if you right click it and open it in a new tab, it's going to take you to Yahoo instead of to Google. This is how scams work, FYI, okay? Because even though the text says click here to go to Google, that does not mean it's going to actually take you to Google because we can make it go anywhere as long as we say what the href is equal to. All right, save this because you now created a link and edited it a little bit.